Welcome to the demo for To the Grave, the Wildlands of Faenora. I already read that ahead of time. You can click on these portraits to stall the battle and have them issue out a command that you want them specifically to do. You can also click on the enemy, it says, and your guys will try to target that. Front row units can only attack the frontmost enemy row, and back row units can only, or range units can only attack the backmost enemy row. You're not allowed to read that. That knowledge is far too dangerous. Why don't we look for the tale that you were destined to hear? Hero's name: Tran. What was Tran's childhood hobby? Pretend? I don't know about that. Whatever. I trained in spear usage more than sword, though. What was Tran's favorite childhood tale? A young ruler whose meteoric rise turned to dust, faster leveling, lower stat gain. Sure will take the wandering warrior's long, arduous journey to greatness. At the end of the demo, your save is going to not, at least at the very, your save will not be transferred to the full game when it's released. So it's just playing the demos just to give feedback or experience if that's the game you're interested in. What was Tran's coming of age challenge? Attack plus 15, defense plus 15, magic plus 15, resistance plus 15. I guess, I assume we picked, in response to a reckless dare, Tran got more hit points or get more speed. We'll say speed. Finish the Sane Gale sprint eventually. Sword focused, slower leveling, and higher stat gain. Welcome. Gathering courage to take on the Gryphon? Take on the Gryphon? Not from around here, are you? Nah, just passing through. Ah, I see. Gryphons love their shiny treasures, but this one's got a mean streak like none other than Faenora or any hunter's tall tale I've ever heard. Yikes. I really just wanted a drink. Well, if legends and riches tickle your fancy, slaying that Gryphon would certainly do the trick. Legends and riches, you say? Just be careful, hun. This beast doesn't play nice. Many have tried, none have returned. Thanks for the tip. The Legend of Tran. Not a bad ring to it. I overheard you intend on slaying the beast. Where did you come from? I can make sure that the Gryphon never lands a killing blow. Can you now? Here, this Phoenix Amulet will protect you from death itself. Obtained Phoenix Amulet. Why would you give it to me? I believe that you are the hero we have been waiting for. Really? Why? Where did he go? Okay, see you later, I guess. Psst. If you're serious about hunting that Gryphon, you'll want to recruit some help. I can help you pick out the best of the best. You know what? I just might. Don't get him, future legend. I've got a good feeling about you. Hello there. Word has it you're out to slay that terrible beast. What? Word travels fast. Let me tell you, a Gryphon that attacks people with shiny things is bad business. Bad for business. Please stop by before you leave. I have some items that could help you out. Or check in with me to accelerate your learning. Good luck. Where do you keep coming from? Guess I'm going to go kill this crazy Gryphon? That's the spirit. I will be watching your progress and sanity with great interest. Choose your deck. I guess we choose recruits? Alright, so let's see here. We got 5 rerolls, I assume. So do I just select out of these guys? This person has a glowing professional. I assume that means very, very good, but left clicking on it does nothing. I guess we'll select Anders. These guys have crit chance. This one has a crit chance plus 20%. Arm wrestles for fun, formidable in strength. Each one has a different flavor text. Turns into a cat, forgets to turn back. Distracts enemies with their unique dance moves. Finds trouble easily, not so great with maps. Vegetarian hunter faces an existential crisis daily. That's cute. Battles with words and swords. A poetic warrior. Is he actually magic? He has the same magic as the other guy. They actually all have the same stats. Okay, so I don't actually know what's really good, nor do I know how many. I mean, I assume we'll have. Let's see, how many characters do we have in that round? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we had 5 characters that round. So this will be 2. We might want, I guess, 1 warrior and 3 archers. because the hero, right, he's gonna probably count for more than a warrior by himself. So we wouldn't want 3 warriors in that case. We'll take these 2 because I don't know how good the rerolls will be. So we'll take crit chance and crit damage. Maybe. You know what? We'll just take the crit chance. Wait, if I reroll, I get to keep these 2, right? Reroll all available recruits. Any selections will be removed. Oh. Cancel. Oh, am I supposed to select 5 of these? Is that what's going on? Fine. Then continue. I mean, I don't know what professional does, but it glows golden. You know what? No. We're gonna go ahead and re-roll. Just because we are demoing it, we are showcasing it in a video, and I should at least see what's out there, right? Even if they're not, it's good in the future. Well, okay, that was... that's someone that looks a lot different. Okay. Lost his horse, now rides a steadfast donkey. Turns lead into gold. Tends to lose the gold. Knows everything except how to fight. Wears bright colors. Still stealthy. Battles with words and so... Okay, we saw that one. If we were to pick this one, we would have these 3. But we don't get a reroll again? Alright. So we'll take that. That one. Then we get to pick 2 others. So which one is staying? Okay, we're taking him for sure. And I guess we'll just take the attack plus 10%. What are you? Crit chance. Rope-a-dope? I don't... Okay. You can customize the look of your hero by clicking on the wardrobe button in the squad formation screen. Unlock new customization options through defeating enemies or purchasing them from Moochkin's nether shop. Here you can check the status of your units, their skill, and change their grid placement. Melee units have more turns when placed in the front, and range units have more when placed in the rear. Place another unit to shield from melee attacks. Do you like Ogre Battle? This is kind of just a game that is following it. It's like Symphony of War, basically. Turn order in battle is determined by your unit's speed stat. The higher number of battle actions your unit has, the more turns your unit gets. This can depend on your unit's position in the squad formation, so make sure to pay attention. That being said, you should definitely check out Ogre Battle if you enjoyed Symphony of War or this kind of game. It's by this point, you can get it for free if you are willing to use an emulator. We have mid slash, front slashes, mid slashes. Okay, what about defense? Defense 70, defense 45. Alright. She heals twice there. Alright. I was trying to think if I wanted to put one of the fighters in the back in case we get attacked from behind. I don't know if that's a thing in this game, though. Whoops. Okay. Okay. In order for me to offer my assistance, you'll need a Faenoraverse account. Looks like you aren't signed in. Would you like to return to the main menu to sign in or sign up for a free account? No, not right now. Thanks. That's like get your costumes or DLC or something. Probably more intimidating than fighting a dragon. Can I demote him? What would I take to promote? It would cost me gemstones. I'm worried what happens when I hit promote here. Okay, nothing happens. I can just do wardrobe. Okay. I like this hair better. I wonder if that changes the portrait in with the talking section. I probably don't have it unlocked. Is that what the issue is? Okay. You unlock it by signing in your account. I don't think the face should look that dark. Skin color. Okay, so unfortunately it doesn't change this portrait, so I'm gonna actually change it back. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind if his skin was that dark, but his portrait is not. So we will just go and change it back to what it was before. There we go, that looks fine. Yeah, he's the only one that looks that way. I don't know, man. Alright. I don't know if he looked that pale before either. I guess we are in battle? Okay. Yeah, if you wanted, you don't have to pick auto battle. You can actually just select it in manual battle and play it like a normal RPG. But I want to experience it like it was Ogre battle, which is basically letting your dudes just do whatever, and it's fine. It's chill. Unlike a regular RPG, this priest, she can only heal. She couldn't do a fight and attack him for like 1 damage or anything. That sounds weird, but if you've played Ogre Battle, it'll be all very familiar to you. This is the version 2 alpha or something like that. Their version 1 looks really different, and it's still up on the Steam store as a different game. Unless this is a different game. We have a long ways to go. Okay, well, I guess we just do another fight. I'm not that interested in treasure right now. I want to get to level 2, not that I know what it really does. Can we speed up battle? No. Alright, that dude's getting way... Can I select who to heal? Well, that's bad. I wonder if he still gets experience. I don't know if the AI will use skills. Let's just go ahead and move, and that'll take a turn. I don't know if he'll beat up the priest. Let's wait a second. See if he hits the priest. Yeah. But the priest still has enough hit points to last. I mean, that fight was significantly harder than the previous fight. I hope he still gets experience. I thought he's not dead. He gets experience, alright. No, he's dead. I guess. Hold on. Okay, he just didn't get experience. Ah, alright. Try this question mark. What does it do? It's a battle. Well, what am I supposed to do with this body? Here, target that guy for a second. I don't know if you guys are smart. How did... Oh, wait, I can... Clicking on it. Move. Why won't you let me move there? Oh, he can only move... That's ridiculous. Seriously? Alright, fine. I'll keep him in the middle. Now, he gets one less attack in the middle, but I was hoping the knight would take more damage. And also, I didn't know if we'd ever get attacked from the sides or anything. I figured that might happen since we're a solitary unit, that we would easily get surrounded by enemy armies, but since this is really just moving in a linear stage selection. I don't think we'll ever get flanked, pincered, any of that stuff. I don't have to worry about that. I have stuff that I could be equipping too. If I can figure out how to do that. Hold on. What was... Can I actually change my class? I don't think I can. Maybe that's... I don't know what that button is. Is it just showing me the menu stuff? I don't know. How do I change your equipment though? Oh, there we go. Okay. Since he's out cold, we're not going to worry too much about him in particular. Cover 25 hit point squad. I'm willing to guess this is not going to heal my teammate. What is this? I'll put it. Is this put in a item bag for battle usage? Must be, because other items don't have that. Let me think here. Guess we'll just stack up and protect the healer. Well, actually, if the hero dies, the game is over. I've read that much. Because there was a bug where an enemy would cast a spell, and if it killed one of your other characters, non-hero unit, the game would be over. So, maybe I should have made him a mage in that case. Is there not like a camp button? Alright, whatever. Question mark. It's always a battle? No, maybe it's just... I don't know. If it's really just like those 10 stages, then we'll play it a second time with like a mage. You guys could stop picking on him. Also, my hero's like really beat up. Yeah, I liked it better when the knight was in front by himself. So I feel like these two are always getting the crap beat out of them right now. Why is this green? Do you heal or something in that row? Now, I know I passed through the first few tutorial messages. I read that. I read it before hitting the record button. I don't believe it had anything to say about this. Block. Body block. Machete. Oh, okay. So the higher their level, the less it costs you. That kind of makes sense. All right. I wonder if I'm also getting more experience because this dude's out cold, if not dead. I mean, I assume if he was dead, he'd be missing from my menu. Like, removed. Let's take a look at the skills. Wait, it said farm strength? Alright, I haven't seen my AI use any skills whatsoever. We've let them do about 4 battles. He needs 22 SP. What's his max SP? Phoenix Blade, serving up slices of pain extra crispy. Magic Arrow, 8 SP. Why hit one when you can disappoint multiple enemies at once? I like the sense of humor here. Who needs strategy when you can just run headfirst into danger? Let's see what Rope-a-Dope does. Dodge plus 30%. And Fallon is the riposte. Counterattack when receiving 50% damage 50% chance. Let's get some items. Give me like a healing item. Wow, I got 4 things. That's generous. Most games give you like 1 nonsense piece of item. Piece of garbage, I mean. Those heal packs cost quite a bit. Restores 5 SP. Doubles as a dinner table. I don't understand. What's this? Gitsu tight. Let's try a boss battle. Maybe we'll get our teeth kicked in. That'll be a good warm-up for the Gryphon. What? I don't... Okay, so I see this, I guess that the game continues. I assumed that that just meant game over, you start over now. Okay. Why? I don't know why I get some experience with this and this and this, not the Squire. Oh, no, Squire did rank up. Okay. Well, I ended that poorly badly, but I assumed that it would not have stood a chance against the Gryphon if that was the case. By the power of the amulet, Tran returns to Faenora. What? I'm alive. Ho ho ho, it worked. Yeah, thanks. Wait, why do you sound surprised? Do you remember what happened? I was killed fighting some monsters. Excellent, you even retained your memory. This will be interesting indeed. Happy hunting. Wait, what? I have so many questions, but I can't die. And I feel stronger, smarter, faster. Time to get some new recruits and take that Gryphon down. What if I pick like one of these? Do I just get no units? Let's try item cache this time. We'll do one of each. We'll do a third playthrough with the battle XP or something. I just don't get to pick them. Okay. I would like to be able to click this and just put on an item. See what the difference between these two archers might be. Skills, you got attack 10, and you've got crit chance plus 20%. We'll go with the attack 10 because I don't know how often we'll crit. What about you guys? What do you have? Crit chance? HP plus 10. Crit damage. Alright, this time let's pick the most cowardly options to go with the item count. Not because I'm afraid. I just want to change things up. Select units to promote. Okay. Is it just free for everybody or what? Or just one dude? Oh, I get two choices, I see. I mean, we could use another healer. This was attack plus 10%, I think. And this was crit. We're gonna do the crit, in fact. I should be able to see what your thing is. Now, I happen to remember it, but I should still be able to see it for this. That's my feedback. The reason I'm going for crit over attack is, I don't know if attack would help with magic healing, but there's a possibility that crit magic might help. I'm assuming I can't promote any further, right? That's fine. That was mega helpful. Five SP. Well, let's get a little bit of gold. Of course, I can't afford anything. I really shouldn't have gone here. But whatever, it's... We meet again. Well, we are not doing any damage. I guess this run is already done. A message window telling you what Rush might be nice too. I don't expect to win this, but I'm hoping we at least get something for this defeat. It looked kind of flat. Also, his appearance was over the dragon's body on that one. Hey, you got to move twice. Whatever. Alright, let's see if we get anything for that fight. Or is our growth only measured in violence? Battle XP earned 0, total bonus 0. So every beast we get is times 15%. Finding legendary items will be 10%. All right, maybe we try this until we get to the Gryphon, or defeat the Gryphon, so we can see what that victory looks like. All right, let's try battle XP 25%. I really should look at it before we hit continue. So crit damage, speed, counter. Let's see why it's so purple. I think the other, so riposte is 50%. Yeah, I remember that now. Oh, this is not a great, look, we have 4 melee dudes. Alright, you are the riposte dude, right? Yeah, or counter dude, okay. %, speed, that's just +1 speed. Okay. Well, let's go. I think choosing recruits is really the way to go. What is this, healing? It looks like a spa, so I'm gonna guess it's healing. That should not be a thing that's right out the gate. Seriously? I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's not a dragon. I was gonna say, like, not a wolf, but we can handle this one. Oh, that was so much easier than a wolf. Just because he only has 1 attack. Compared to, like, you know, 3 attacks from the wolf pack. However, I don't have any means of healing right now. I feel like these guys bob way too much or too fast. It's like, I'm just watching them bob as the fight goes on. In Ogre battle, your characters did have some strategy when they chose to attack. You could do things such as kill the enemy leader, kill the weakest hit point dude, or even target the strongest guy for particular reasons, such as if you had an area effect spell or something. Give it to, gimme. So you can choose between healing all or reviving your units. Okay. Alright, let's equip some of this stuff we've gotten. Put it on him, because he's got the counter ability. And I think you had speed, didn't you? Yeah, you had a speed +10, so we'll give you the speed item. What exactly does rank 2 indicate? What do I get for rank 2? 1, 2 playthroughs. So on my second play, wait, I'm not sure I understand. When I complete 2 playthroughs, he'll just become rank 3? No? I mean, okay. Really should make sure I click on it. Dude, Tran just took a massive beat down. I don't think the game should end when your hero dies anyways. I'm not saying that because, you know, I got hurt. Okay. I'm assuming that when your character is knocked out, he's not dead, right? Like these fighters. Otherwise, why would a bat, you know, fix him right out with resurrection? Okay, so anybody can use a potion. It doesn't have to be the person doing it. But yeah, I think it would allow way more strategies if you allowed the hero to get knocked out, but death is only when the party is defeated. This is especially pertinent since you only have one party. If you had like 7 different parties, that'd be less useful as a game balancing thing. Yeah, I think choosing your recruits is definitely the way to go. Yeah, you won't always get a cleric or anything, but even just getting a cleric is better than most other things you can get. Like, we got 2 salves when we pick the item. I would go for the fights, especially since I got the battle XP thing. But since I don't have a cleric, I feel like if I go in a fight, it just makes me worse off. Can I even use healing items right now? Yeah, okay. You have 115 total hit points. You have 100 total hit points, so we can just use 2 smaller things. That would also be another supporting reason to put more units in the back row, actually. Because if these guys attack only the back row, they're going to constantly hit her and only her. Could we not dodge so much, please? I don't like I have to just basically click everybody because I don't know who's going next. Can't reach that one or something? Oh, that's how she targets it. She targets like she targets by the row. That's what's going on. Nope, not move. Oh, she's dead. I thought about healing her, actually. Not really sure what Rush does. I really need to look at that again. Thought it stunned them. Yeah, it did. Okay, I was right. They're probably not going to change it based just on this feedback, but I do think that there needs to be more than a linear progression of stage to stage to stage. Part of the Ogre battle experience was not just sitting and watching each fight. I know it's auto battle, I could do more manual selections here. That wouldn't... I mean, that's not the point. I'm getting at there needs to be some sort of overwhelming or there ought to be some sort of wider strategy at large. Such as when I mentioned the formations, having other reasons to put, say, the fighter in the middle, right? I just gave a good reason to put fighters in the back row. That way they wouldn't always make the archer go to sleep. Not a big deal if the archer went to sleep, but what if that was my healer, right? In that case, I would want the fighter to soak up some of those sleeps. Also, getting to see the enemy before you attack them. That kind of stuff. Oh, come on, I was so close! I just needed one little swing. No bonus XP. Alright, let's choose recruits this time. She's right. She can help us pick the best. Now, what I think is ridiculous is that you get to re-roll, but that's it. That's all that happens. Is what if the next one is worse? Now, that being said, the next one's unlikely to be worse than this, but still, you should be able to specifically benefit from the different choices you're making if you only get one re-roll. Okay. Well, we're gonna select these two knights, these two magic users, and I gotta pick one of these two, and let me think here. If he became a knight, I guess I'd want him to be faster. He doesn't even get a second slash. I know that when he reaches level 5 he'll be able to do that, but geez, okay. So maybe I should have made him a mage. Still don't have a cleric. Yeah, and so in Ogre battle, this guy would never be able to attack that one in the back because the middle one would be blocking him. Not because there's somebody in the middle row, but they would also try to draw a straight line. Whereas this guy on the left could totally hit him because he's got a clear shot. A look that says I didn't know there were monsters here. Now let's try this one this early on, and I'm not happy that we don't have a cleric, so let's see if this is like a dragon again. Yeah, it is. I'm assuming it can't stack brace. And it doesn't look like it helps at all for this attack. So we'll just slash, because we are close to victory. We get clothes from that. Absolutely worth it. Yep. What is your skill? Crit chance. Well, here, have some clothes. Well, I picked it like 4 times or something, and I've always gotten a fight. It just was either one that would instantly kill me or the Battle of Wolves or something. But we did defeat a dragon, at least. It should be a guaranteed legendary. Okay, we at least have a cleric. So she has crit chance. Archers have crit chance and defense. Speed, and yours is glowing, or I guess it's slightly better than other guy. If it's another dragon, this will kill me. Attack plus 20, speed plus 2. Her speed is 25. Okay. You look like you have a speed bonus. Yeah. Magic Arrow, Dead Eyes, passive. Is that all I unlocked? I saw skill up from someone earlier. Okay. Alright, anyways. So we'll give the speed to that one. Resistance. Put it on her, might as well. Clothing. Jeez, that guy is just murdering me. Of course, the ridiculousness is we can't heal outside of battle. I mean, we can use items, but the cleric, she can only heal. She can only heal once battle's rolling. Not good. Should have really used that before battle, but I guess this will just have to do. She is one turn away from doing her special heal, so we'll click on her again. Or at least I assumed she was. It said she had 17. We're doing quite the number on the local wildlife. I would like the auto battle, or I would like the auto battle to automatically use skills. Oh, I guess he's not stunned anymore. Question is, do I want 3 healers? Probably not. Ah, darn it, I should have checked. We'll see what their alternative stats were. Turn one into a priest, or I mean a witch. Plus 45 defense just for changing. Really wish I stopped to check out their between skills. I think we do want a second priest at least. And you don't even show me your individual stats. Farm string. Why does this one say he's losing stuff? Oh, it does probably unequips him, that's why. Oh, I can do a third one. Let's get the other guy at night then. Let's see what these skills that you had were. You were defense plus 10 and crit chance. I mean, I guess. Would have been better the other way around because she has higher defense as it is. He can't wield knuckle dusters anymore. Nobody can use knuckle dusters. Magic, crit chance. So they're both crit chance. It's fine. We don't really need that, especially with our multiple priests. Oh, come on, this again. Jeez. I'm not sure I'll kill them anytime soon. Maybe I kill the wolves. Let's see how much damage the wolves are taking. The wolves take double damage. I think we take down the wolves first. Please stop. I had trouble clicking on this row because my head's in the way. Still can't equip this anymore. Yep. Okay. I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was thinking about clicking on the gemstone to look up promotions, but I'm pretty sure I can't do anything like that. I'm glad they're wearing the brooches. Alright, we're at the Gryphon. Only took something like five runs, but this was my more serious run. Once I got my cleric, I took it a little more seriously. I was gonna say, don't you let me camp first? Okay, nothing needs to be done here. Characters are 228. He's not topped off. I mean, we might as well. Just get those 2 hit points done. There you go. Promotions. Anybody can get... Not you. I don't think I'm doing this right. Maybe I can't promote it. Oh wait, it's wrong screen. It's over here. So she's level 9. Leslie, she should be able to promote. Oh, no. If she's level 12, she'd get the promote. Okay. I think we go. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Level 10, 9, okay. That's not a Gryphon. I might as well just surrender now. Does he have different body parts? I don't know if this even hits him. Okay. It's really finicky about trying to select the tiles you want. I just want to select slash for a second. Okay, he's technically in the middle tile. I have no hope of defeating him, especially now that I've already lost 2 parts of my team. Well, I'm still going to do the best I can. If nothing else, we'll maybe learn other techniques he might be using, but still. This is really... How do I phrase this? I don't like that there's such a massive numerical curve that the enemy has above you. Like, even if you... this is not sour grapes, alright? It would be ideal if even through the best perfect play that you could win the game on the first run. Like, I know that there are people who do Hades on the first run. Stuff like that. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna record, but I won't... I'll see you when we actually get to the boss of this capable state or something. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and maybe try to get a little bit tougher. Okay, I guess that was... I mean, I should have known that wasn't the end. Well, we get this, at least. Oh, jeez. I mean, it at least defeated that guy once. Now, I know they don't have the Paladin in yet, but even then, there needs to be other units and other ways to heal your party. They're using the Ogre battle system without anything else tying it down. Wasn't even a legendary item. It just says like negative thousands? What? Whatever. This is our 19th run, and I think we're going to make it this time. The previous run went very poorly, but I was trying to get the maximum class rank for the characters, and this is our first run where we've had class 5 ranking, meaning this was the run I expected to win on. And there was something I discovered when I was making people witches. While you can absolutely, let's see here, promote a character from witch to cleric and cleric to witch, I don't think the game intends you to do that, because if you do, your character becomes, they retain their character level 21 in this case, but their stats go down to level 1 version of that. So never switch from cleric to witch or vice versa. Same thing for knights and fighters. Don't ever switch between those two. You cannot go back to squire, so I believe that this was just an oversight from the developers. They probably never intend for you to switch between the two classes. I was thinking I was being really snazzy and cool by saying like, okay, my guy's a little hurt, so I'll change him into a knight, and I'll change these witches to clerics so that they can heal up. And I was still getting my butt kicked by a lot of the monsters because, of course, level 1 knight is not nearly as good as level 20 fighter. So this time, I did not promote anybody. I have also written down carefully the stats while we were at it, and a character that starts off as a witch will have different stats than a character that starts out as an archer and levels up to 12 for the free promotion to witchdom. It's when you select something to promote. I think we get asked. I'm pretty sure we get asked. Yeah, you get asked, and we don't have any nether stones because I did not create an account, but I probably should have, so that I can get nether stones. I don't think you're allowed to get any of these until you create an account, which I think is a little awkward because we already have a Steam account, okay? But the game is good, and maybe if people are interested, I'll go and create an account for this and cover it more as it develops or releases. Okay, so this time we actually have a team of level 21s, not level 21s. Not level 1s posing as 21, so we're actually ready. And of course, we're all rank 5, like the class rank for the witches max, fighters max, and my hero himself is level 26. I think if I were to recreate my hero, I'd probably make him magic based in the mid row. I'm not sure what kind of if I would prefer him to have. How do I phrase this? You can pick between like strength and magic, and while it should be a no duh to pick magic, realistically, if the game continues this theme of your hero can retain his level, he's going to eventually outstrip everyone in terms of tankiness. So you might still want him to be magic based, except you toss him in the front every now and then, just to get your guys on their feet. Okay, that was a lot of exposition, but I really felt it was worth it because we're gonna go take on the Gryphon now. Actually, I should have turned on. I don't think you can. Yeah, I can't change my mode in this one. You can only change from automatic to manual and vice versa before you enter battle. So I should have done that. Okay. Actually, I don't want to do anything just yet. I'd like to cancel. Yeah. You actually have trouble canceling, but you can kind of force it by clicking on the face. The reason I don't want to do anything just yet is I wonder if enemies enter like a second phase when they get enough damage, or maybe it's just a matter of turns. So we actually will hold off on attacking with the headshot just yet. We're not going to shock her just yet, though that would add us some power. Tran took a beating right there, so we'll just do a regular heal. And I know the AI would have taken care of me there anyways. We'll wait a little bit. However, Tran will go ahead and use his skills because he's got 3 skills at this point, including Phoenix Edge. Both of these, as far as I know, do the same amount of damage. This one, Phoenix Blade, in the middle, was the first Phoenix Blade we got, and that goes sideways. I don't know why it's in the middle instead of on the top as being our first one. Alright, Tran took another hit there. And this is the vertical one that you get later. Alright, I think we might want to start, let's see here. I don't know, I don't think we need to heal up just yet. Let's go ahead and just slash again. Take it slow. Go ahead and take a shot. Go ahead and shock her at this point. That gives me a little bit of healing. And, oh, here we go. He's gonna do something. this is going to be Nether Blast, which I believe to be magic-based damage, which is one of the reasons why I equip my characters with magic resistance items over armor, physical armored items. So let's see here. Let me think. We don't want to go ahead and heal the first row with the super heal yet, because we're going to do so right after this hits us. We can Bolt Blast him. I'm not sure we want to yet. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna start hitting him with harder abilities now. Now that he's doing another blast on us, but that's still not his ultimate. He's got another ability. There's Phoenix Edge, our best attack. Another shock right up. Let's go ahead and Shadow Fist. Right, he hits us with another blast, and it's gonna hurt so much. The reason I was hesitating is because we do have an item to heal the whole party, but for now we're just gonna go and cast it on the front line because that's his normal attack. Also, the enemy does not have cooldown. They could do their special attack, uninterruptible special attack, one right after the other. It's dumb. It's lame. The game actually has horrible balance. It's a fun game because I love the Ogre battle genre style. Not that there's been many games like it, but oh man, there's so many problems with the balance. I'm not saying this because I can't handle the game. No, just from a logical standpoint, you should be able to look at it and realize, yeah, this is slightly problematic. In one battle, you might get 2 wolves. In another battle, the exact same step of the game, you'll get 5 demons that can 2-shot you. Alright, I actually had more revive items, but I thought I'd bring a heal pack instead. This is the only revive bloom that I had at this run, which gives me full revivification. When I revive one person, he gets us full hit points back. Generally, the revive item we have is just like you get half your hit points back or something. I forget if it's half or 1. I think it's half. So that's what we were saving that one for. So I think I may have been talking too much. I should have had her cast the heal spell. That's fine. It's okay. Now we'll do the Bolt Blast, and we're going to try to burst him down. Now that he's starting to Nether Blast us. And this is why I said it's okay for him to start off with the Phoenix Blades, because with his 3 abilities, he's going to be cycling through them pretty regularly. You'll be able to really see if you can do anything when this thing is lit up and glowing. He's got enough skill points, but his abilities currently are on cooldown. Not that I know how long they've got to be left on cooldown. Fighters are good at dodging, knights are good at blocking, which also just negates the damage anyways. We can cast a heal. Let's go ahead and do so. That way we can survive another Nether Blast should it happen. Nothing, it's just a habit. Alright, well, let's see here. Go ahead and patch him up. I still need to heal this mid-row at some point so I can survive another blast, but we will have a little bit of a warning before it happens. One thing I don't like is that the game always makes this ding-ding-ding sound no matter what you highlight over, even if it's grayed out and you can't do anything with it. There is a definite problem having your leader in the front, and that is he can easily get killed if the enemy chooses to target him. I don't know if I'll show the footage where my character was in the middle or back row, he just got iced by all the harpies with their ranged attacks. So there's really not a place that's consistently safe or anything like that. Let's hold off on the holy. Well, I mean, I guess we can holy light. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let me double check how much mana she's got. Okay, yeah, she's got 59 mana or skill points. This is just going to cost us 30, so she'll still have plenty for the heal when it finishes up being on cooldown. Oh, that was so close. I wasn't thinking about what the wizard should do, I was just looking at the whole overall situation. Okay, gotta heal. We need to get him up above 170 or he'll just die when he gets hit. My main character is 26, other characters are 21, rank 5. Rank 5 does make a difference because I've started taking notes on that as well. A rank 5 squire has almost double the hit points, and maybe about 60 to 80% of the other stats higher than a rank 1. So it makes a huge difference. And of course, you'll naturally get rank 5 as you play the game. I personally would prefer the option to win the first time through, and that's not something that you will be able to do because the game absolutely needs you to be leveled up. Like, even Rogue Legacy, you could possibly win the first time through. I'm thinking, yeah, we take the chance. We can't cast heal yet, but we need to heal Tran, for sure. Cast heal on the group. Alright, it's another Nether Blast. Taking out my mid row. And of course, we'll pick them right back up after the battle because we got those revival leaves. Not that there's anything left. Alright. Now where's my fame and fortune? Where am I? Why does this place seem familiar?
You are at a broken gate to the Netherrealm. You just defeated one of the Netherlords that passed through this very gate before it was sealed.
That crazy Gryphon?
Yes. Congratulations, young one. Cleaning up the wizard's mess is no easy feat.
The wizard?
Yes. Luckily, your heart is stronger than your intellect. It is your inner strength that has resisted the corruption of the amulet. The enchanted nether shard inside will never stop trying to ensnare you in darkness.
Never?
Your journey is just beginning. Seek out and destroy the other Netherlords to rid Faenora of their corruption. If you remain steadfast, you will cleanse the amulet and fulfill your destiny. The Great Ones are watching.
I feel like that was a very one-sided conversation. To the Grave, the Wildlands of Faenora. Congratulations! You have completed the demo for To the Grave, the Wildlands of Faenora. You don't need to keep saying your name there. You can continue to play and collect nether shards, not that I have the accessibility, and cosmetics in preparation for new challenges ahead. Special prizes await for the top nether shard collectors. The game at the very beginning told me that you're not going to let me keep my save, so I don't know what this is about. New content will be coming, but in the meantime, please share our game with your friends and join our community on Twitter at Faenoraverse. Faenoraverse. This isn't gonna be one of those blockchain things, is it? I think I've only ever heard verse in terms of blockchain stuff. I don't know. We'll let the credits roll on that, and I'll put a timestamp on the screen if you want to skip that to see if anything happens at the end of them, like if there's a message when we return to town or anything like that. I'll give my thoughts on the game. As I mentioned earlier, that there was a complete lack of balance. Look, and if you thought that I'm only saying because I can't win, well, I just won. I still say it's a complete lack of balance. It borrows so many of the design decisions from Ogre Battle, but because it's lacking the bigger strategic picture, some of those things are only half implemented. For example, the number of attacks. That normally is only involved when you're doing a battle that's one round. Such as in Ogre Battle, if you run into a group, your dude has 2 attacks, he'll attack twice, and then both parties will break away. That was a temporary skirmish. In this game, well, you'll just keep swinging. And yes, a guy with 2 attacks will swing more than a guy with 1 attack. Still, we can see that the design decision to say like, hey, you guys are just gonna fight until one side dies is lost. It would be nicer if you could see what the enemy was like before you committed to a battle, so that way you can move your formation around as necessary. Some of the formations is also missing. Right now, it only matters for the column. If there's this dude in the middle front and one in the back right, and you're on the front left, you can still slice right through that guy in the middle. There is no blocking. That was a thing that was an Ogre Battle, is that there was blocking. It didn't have to be straight up front. It counted all the degrees of angles there. Okay, so what did we get? We got experience, sure. Gryphon defeated, 100% extra multiplier, I guess. I'm not sure that this goes up any further, but I mean, not in the demo version, so I don't see any problem with getting more of this. Still, that was our 19th playthrough. And we're level 27 now. We got 1 level out of that. By the power of the amulet, Tran returns the Faenor. I didn't die! Well, I mean, he was warped to another area, so I guess he could be returned? Sure. Alright, as for this screen, this is really, really handy once you are able to consistently get past the first zone. Because when you clear the first zone, you should be level 12, and you should be able to promote your guys. However, choosing recruits, now that I know that a person who has been their class longer has different stats than promoted, I think choosing recruits is just overall better. For example, yes, I could level up this squire to 12 and then promote him to knight, but he will have different stats than a knight. And this has nothing to do with like some sort of stat randomization in the game. If I have these 3 archers, they level up to 20, they all have the exact same stats. Unless, of course, the innate skill is like attack plus 10%, defense plus 10%. In this case, they all have HP plus 10%. I would go ahead and select each one of these chicks, because we want mini back row characters. Select the knight, of course, for sure. And then, I like knights better than I like fighters, so I would pick this defense plus 10% over that. I think the reroll should allow you to keep the ones you've locked down. That way a person says like, I kind of like the defense plus 10%, but I'll let that one go, and I'll re-roll the rest. I think there needs to be more opportunities to let the players make strategic decisions. I think that's important. We'll go and continue as is. I'm not going to go do a full run-through right now. I'm just going to kind of show you. This message does change a little bit, but it's not something big. The regular skull is just a random battle. This will always heal you. But here's the thing, you obviously don't need it right now, so this should never be a choice right out the gate. The question mark can still lead you to a random battle, but there's also a random battle with red eyes. That is fighting a beast, something like the dragons basically. So even though you see that option here, the question mark it isn't ruled out. There's no process of elimination saying like, hey, if you click this, it's going to be anything but these two. No, it could be exactly that. However, this is really good to get in the beginning because you might just get a promotion. Let's click it now and see what happens. We got the healing spray. We got nothing out of this. That was a poor result. I personally would recommend that there never be question mark. I think question mark is pretty much going to be consistently on the screen. However, I think that it would be more, not just better for the player in terms of strategic choices, but better for the player in terms of enjoyment. Because right now, you get to decide, oh, you want to go to the store when you have 0 gold, or you want to fight a monster, or you want to just throw your hands in the air and see what happens. Like, come on, let me have an actual decision here. So let's click this. Actually, I really should set a formation. There we go. Let's click this again. I'm hoping for a promotion screen. Nope, we got another healing spring. I do like the treasure chest give you more than 1 item, but it seems to be consistently 4, which is fine. I've always thought it was odd that you open a treasure chest in a video game and get like a potion. And if you imagine a potion to be probably no bigger than, say, a 12-ounce bottle, it's like, man, why would anybody put that? If you have a toy box or a box in your house, you don't have just one of these things in there unless it's like a collector's shrine for Nuka-Cola or something. Let's try this random again and see what we get. Hey, we got treasure. However, I don't believe the treasure from the question mark is any better than anything else. I have no reason to believe that. It should be the same. Alright, there's the promotion, so we definitely take that. Always, 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 you want to check your screens before you promote in case you had things you wanted. Now, I know all these chicks have hit point, but maybe one of them had, say, well, I don't know, magic plus 10%, and the other two had resist plus 10%. Maybe I'd want the resistance to be the cleric so they can take a hit, and the magic to be the witch so that she can pummel the enemy with her spells, right? So you want to check beforehand, but you can't check while you're in the screen. That's lame. Now, if I promote this guy to knighthood, he should end up with the exact stats as Cedric. So let's check. Let's see here. You have defense plus 10. What do you have? You have crit chance plus 10. So actually, he'll be a little bit stronger than Cedric from his defense, but we will go and promote him. Normally, I would promote the chicks because witches are great, and clerics, of course, are essential. Unfortunately, as of right now, you must have a cleric. Yes, you can use heal packs, but realistically, in all practical senses, you're going to need a cleric to beat the game. We'll take 1 cleric at least. And I'm not going to drag you through the whole run through. I'm just talking about the stuff I've learned since our playthrough. Then change him to knight. Alright, that would be a boss battle, but let's take a look here. 220, 40, 90. 220, 40, 90. Now, I did say that this dude's going to have higher defense by 10%. So this 110, and 10% of that is 11. So 110 plus 11, that's 121. 15, 90, 24. 15, 90, 24. You can see that their stats are exact same, even though they're different people. Now that they're both level 1 knights, they're going to level up better for their defensive rating. Alright, so that's it in a nutshell. I think we'll just go ahead and end off by realistically, also, since you have 6 people, this should be the formation you run with most of the time. Something like this. Yeah, I think this is fine. She's a little bit beefier, so she could take a hit. Not that it should ever really happen. The 2 knights next to each other will give each other cover, so they'll protect each other. So you would do something like this all the time. You might split up if you are meeting enemies like that cast Doomblade or something, but realistically, the double column is your best bet, rather than any sort of symmetry or anything. And of course, my dude being level 28, he's going to be a baller and just crush this guy that we meet. Look, the 97 damage. Everyone else is doing like 9 damage. I did find leather armor and a machete that I haven't equipped. That would increase our damage a little more, but not that much. 12 damage. He does way more damage than the whole party. And that's the standard reason he's level 28. That's why I mentioned that even if you're a mage, sticking him in the front is probably not a bad idea once he outpaces everybody. Because he will eventually. However, I do think that given that the game has balance issues, if I were to recreate my character, I would make him a mage so that he could tap enemies to death. That's something that when you'll fight enemies that are physically resistant, but I haven't really met any enemies that are magic resistant that I noticed. Alright, so we did find an item. Villager's Charm, stats up, sure. You can take that. Take that, and actually we'll give it to you for armor. You have the higher defense. I'll give you the attack. There we go. Yeah, I gave him the leather armor so that way his 10% takes a bigger effect. So it's 155 right now. And if we unequip that armor, it should technically drop to 144. However, we can see that really he was 143. Add the 11, goes up to 54, and then of course 10% of that. So the reason I'm pointing this out is yes, his innate bonus does cover equipment. Alright, that was Faenora. Fun game, needs balancing. Definitely check it out. I hope for its sake alone that it doesn't get NFTs and whatnot. Thank you very much for watching Tran Plays the Wildlands of Faenora. I'll see you next time. Okay, to complete my coverage of the game, I looked into the Faenoraverse thing, went to their website, and dug through it in order to find, well, the Steam version is called the Standard Experience. That's the Standard Edition. That's because Steam does not allow NFTs on their store. And we're going to go through most of their, I think it's called a white paper. I don't know anything about NFTs. I don't have a blockchain wallet because I don't understand that stuff. But let's actually talk about it. Alright, continuing to navigate, we got this whole Web3 stuff going on, and there's going to be quite a few buzzwords being thrown around. We are selling game characters in this pre-sale. Mercenaries are customizable pixel arts and hybrid NFTs usable in our Roguelike Tactics RPG. And they're high risk, high reward. Yes, you can lose your mercenaries that you paid for, and then you have to pay more to revive them if they are dead. There's a couple states of dead in the game. You have a timer dead, and then they're expired dead. Continuing on, their mascot is a panda named Muchi. That's this character right here. We have the Faenoraverse edition. That's going to be the one loaded with the NFTs. And of course, those NFTs will be more powerful than non-NFT people. They wanted to make a game that they wanted to play, and no one had made yet. That's good. That's how I make the videos I make. Is I wanted to make informative videos with strong gameplay, even if my sense of humor is not the best. Their team has lots of game development backgrounds, such as Age of Empires, Warhammer, Company of Heroes. I'm not familiar with Lionheart or 9 Years of Shadow. Their CEO is a serial entrepreneur. I have to wonder if that's a good thing. I'm not entirely sure what that means. It sounds like he's someone who started up a lot of businesses, but since he doesn't list those businesses, that doesn't mean that they didn't go well. And he's the creative strategist for companies in the blockchain. Awesome. Continuing down, we have a person who's the head of Web3 gamification. And again, this is not necessarily saying that this is going to be a trash game or anything. I enjoyed most of the gameplay experience I had, though there were some rough parts, and I do think I'm very skeptical of how NFTs will be implemented. Game first mentality. Everything we do is driven by one question: will this make the game better? That was a question that I saw in an old Civ book. Maybe it was like Civilization 3 manual back before digital sales took over the majority of the marketplace. And in it, the developers were saying like, hey, everything we tried to add into the game, we had to ask, would this make the game better? And I've always liked that since then. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull away from this page just for a little bit here. Does this make the game better? The Faenoraverse Hero Collection. We'll go back to that in a bit, okay? This is, don't even worry about the flavor text for this, because we probably won't ever get this guy. Only 200 players will ever command Alistair, the Fell Knight, a warrior who answers to no one but those 200 players. Yeah, this dude could be as cool as anything, but it doesn't matter, you're never going to play him. He's a limited edition Faenoraverse hero character, only available to those with a golden ticket. Yay! You and I will never see this golden ticket. They're going to have exclusive gaming NFT characters, so I'm going to assume that they're going to create other worlds or games in the Faenoraverse where you can use these mercenaries and villagers. There's also villagers. Once again, they mentioned high risk, high reward. They'll mention that a few times here. I'm of the super old school mentality where I never liked DLC in the first place, and people just are like, oh, that just means that game developers can continue to support the game and whatnot. Of course, then you also have, and this could be legitimate, but it's still bad optics, where games then sell you DLC on the first day, such as Dragon Age sold Shale, that's a special character, and associated quests with that. Mass Effect sold Javik, the Prothean, who has a backstory involved with dealing with the Reapers, and Zaid, who is a cool mercenary. Those were extra characters that were released, and I think Javik was also another day one DLC. I don't quite remember for sure if that's the case. And while I personally completely understand the business side of those things, as I said, it's just bad optics, right? And eventually DLC just became the norm. And if this game takes off, NFTs will gradually start to become the norm as well. I'm not saying it's the downfall of gaming as it is. It's just something else that I'm going to have to get used to. Now that being said, they don't actually need this. Going back to Dragon Age, I think one of the reasons why I got Dragon Age was for Dead Space? Or is it the other way around? I remember that you could get Dead Space armor in Dragon Age. And the whole reason I'm bringing up all this as a side point is you didn't need any of this NFT stuff to transfer your belongings from one game to another. That was not necessary. So they explicitly point out Ponzonomics. A Ponzi scheme being that someone else has to buy in for you to get a reward. Basically, someone else is left holding the bag. And I think the bag means something else in the NFT speak. Again, I am complete novice I'm below novice. I'm completely ignorant about crypto things. But since I did enjoy the Faenora game, but I'm skeptical about the Faenoraverse, I thought it was very relevant to actually look into it. Like pre-sale, I don't know if that's a normal dialogue or normal term that's used, but it says if you contribute in an amount that doesn't equal the villager or mercenary cost, then for the excess amount, you'll receive the remaining value in tokens. I guess this is so that they can basically have you bid on things, I think, because they do mention like the top donators get things. And of course, while supplies last. Okay, here's this giant list of things that you can get. Limit 100 for the Daring Avengers. There's only 20 people can be the Legendary Masters. And of course, you have like the top 5 contributors get the monuments in the Hall of Legends, an in-game face customization, and custom mercenary. And anyone with the golden ticket can claim the main boss in the proof of concept demo for the real-time strategy RPG To the Grave, the Battle of Faenora, or for Faenora. And that's probably the version 1 that I saw on Steam when I typed in Faenora, looking up more about this game. But remember, every decision is made with the idea of, does this make the game more fun? Well, do you feel like you're having more fun knowing that at least in the initial release, they are allowing only certain people to play someone that they have built from the ground up to be a cool character? And while, of course, I would personally like Alistair to be available, period, I'd be more understanding if $2 extra listed as a Steam DLC or something. It seems like it would be more reasonable. Of course, with NFTs, you always hear the term limited edition. And if you donate early enough and large enough, you'll be an early supporter on the Faenoran Council, where you can guide the direction of the game and get exclusive whitelist spots. Again, don't know what that is, but those of you with cryptocurrency probably know what that means. Blockchain features are optional. I personally would probably be playing the standard edition. Even if they do all of this stuff in the Faenoraverse edition, that doesn't bother me. Still, I was curious, and I do feel that this information is pertinent to know. Continuing to scroll down until we find stuff about the mercenaries. They have unique gameplay abilities and strategic advantages, including class changes and unique skills. They can be rerolled or swapped for Muchi tokens. Villagers appear to be just weaker than that. It says 1/4 rate. I don't see any advantages they have over mercenaries, so it's probably a lower tier version of that. Any mercenary villager is owned by you, represented by a hybrid non-fungible token. And then, of course, you can decorate him as well. You can give him a costume and then sell him to other players, I think. Your mercenaries will have rarities, common, rare, epic, or legendary, and I think a lot of people's introduction to that kind of stuff might be Genshin Impact, which I have not played, because I was familiar with those practices from a long time ago. Like, I played Chinese MMORPG when people were playing RuneScape. If you're an early supporter and you feel that your mercenary is getting growing out of style, you can actually exchange them for much more quantity of the next generation characters. So your tokens will always have value. Down here is some stuff that was not part of our standard edition or the alpha demo standard edition. So either it's going to be planned or it's just in the Faenoraverse. This is what I was talking about with the death thing. You will have a timer. If your mercenary is only common, you have a 24-hour timer to get him back and revive him. If your dude is legendary, the game's more forgiving and will give you 3 days to get him revived. If he's fully died, meaning that the clock has run out, it'll cost you twice as much to revive him. A failed strategy has true consequences, and death in the Wildlands is a terrible thing. That is their way to make the game more exciting and fun. I don't personally view it that way, but that's just me. I know that I'm super old school. As we continue to scroll, we can see that yes, you can eventually decorate your mercenaries as well, not just your hero. And the hunt rewards are part of the Muchi tokens. Like 10% of those hunt rewards are part of the tokens. I don't know how that works. And I'm not saying I can't, I just don't know. But we'll continue to scroll through it so that you can pause and read the white paper. I think that's what this is called, to your liking. But I just wanted to hit the highlights. But who knows? DLC was popularized after the unpopular horse armor debacle from Bethesda. Maybe this really will be the first actual game to support NFTs, and they work well together. Only time will tell. Finally, at the very bottom, I don't know if this is standard in gaming NFTs, but this says, you cannot expect any profits. Okay, like, I don't know. People who want to make money through games and gamers themselves, sounds like it should be a match made in heaven, but from what little I know about the blockchain gaming community, it's basically nothing but game developers going silent and investors going broke. I apologize if you feel that this part should not be in the video, but I really did think it was relevant to covering it. Thank you very much for watching Tran Plays To the Grave, The Wildlands of Faenora. I'll see you next time.